Very soon, ndị Igbo nọ na-akara ya aka ndị Ghana n'ọnụọgụ. Very soon, if I cover n'ọnụọgụ, akara aka anyị nọ na-aga na street ndị Igbo, like a na-asịla onwe Igbo, like this. Igbo na-akọ nkakwa.
What you just heard is exactly what I have been trying to tell Ghanaians. In case you never heard what he said, I would interpret because I'm an Igbo man. He said that very soon in Ghana, the Igbos in Ghana would outnumber Ghanaians because everywhere you go to, you can speak Igbo fluently and see someone that speaks Igbo with you. Now, the last thing he said is something that should frighten Ghanaians. He said, Igbos are conquering. Igbos are conquering. Now, the last statement gives you their true intent. It gives you their reason for coming to Ghana.
Sam Radio, Air Chief Obiora, one of the sub-chiefs in the Igbo community in Ghana here, Aba Bonten, Abekasa. Sansona Honorable Sam George, MP, Edimani Group and Pram, also Aba Bonten, Abekasa about this same issue. And also, there have been a recent video of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and the King of Igbo in Ghana here, also Air Chief Command. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama was seen, endorsing the plans of the Igbos. And some kitwa. Aha, authentic Prez studio. Make sure so be like you be subscribe you and share ama foforo so enya bi ahwe. Enti abushia mo kai se me be ka che mo se the King of Igbo, His Royal Majesty Eze Dr. Ambassador Chukwuedi Ihenetu. Waye plans bi a che se oba besi empire wa Ghana ha se a che se waje 50 acres of land wa aflawo kwan no so a enti bi oba besi empire. Na only God knows Osiwia ediem na obesa se wa wunim. Yes. Now after see me break this news no, there have been some kind of debates Ghana for abaye worry that say omo for National House of Chiefs say omo sorry waka na omo je omo nice because Igbo for according to omo no Igbo for ye encophobia say be kafra some of them omo nye ni papa. So we don't know say bia sankofo no omo nye ni papa no so no omo from. And if say that they are able to succeed their plans, yenim de ombeye say bia ombeje omina fa anase bia omonje omina fa. Now let's start with Honorable Sam George. Until there have been a throwback video of the Igbo King. Say on narrating the plans oba baye e Ghana ha say say waje 50 acres of land. Now according to news no company, according to Papa no, waje 50 acres of land e Ningo Pram going to Aflawo road no so. And you see that kind of kingdom.
If you look around the world, apart from in Virginia, they have Igbo village in Virginia. They created it by putting the antiques, the antiquities of Igbo there. You can come there, kind of archive of Igbo. But I'm creating Igbo village, which has never happened in the history of the world among the Igbos in the world. As I'm talking to you, I've acquired 50 acres of land. That is 250 plus of land along the Flower Road, that is at Old Ningo area. But along that road, it's right on the road. I acquired 250 plus of land. My reason of acquiring this land is to build Igbo village in Ghana. I call it Amandi Igbo in Ghana. We'll build a village where we're gonna build the palace of Igbo there, a huge palace. We'll build Igbo town hall there with about 2,000 capacity chairs and 100 rooms guest house. The essence of this guest house is most of the times our governors and our Igbo great leaders do come to Ghana. They always go with their entourage. If they come to Ghana, their entourage will see where they will lodge for free of charge. Maybe for a day or two. Most of their visits, it doesn't take more than 48 hours or 24 hours. They stay there free of charge and they know that, yes, this is what they have benefited from the Igbos living in Ghana. Again, our people that have accommodation problem and all that will come get there at least for 2 or 3 days before they can get a out of the country, or those that come into the country in one word or the other will have accommodation of 100 rooms guest house. We will also, in the palace of the Igbo, we will also have apartment there for special guests like governors and ministers. And in future, I know that we, the Igbos, will provide president in Nigeria. And I know that the president that will rule Nigeria at time to come must be an Igbo man. And one day, by the special grace of God, he also going to be part of those that are going to lodge at the guest house there in Igbo village. In that Igbo village, my good brother, what I want to do there is we'll create streets there. We'll create streets that will represent the names of the ancient Igbos. We'll create the streets that will bear the name of Sambakwe Street. That's the ex-governor of Imo State. We'll create a street that will bear the name of Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, the first president of Nigeria. We'll create a street that will bear the name of Nzogwu. We'll create a street that will bear, of course, the name of my father also, Zemaladi Henetu. And all the great Igbo leaders that they have gone, and those are present, will create streets in their name that will represent them in Igbo village in Ghana. And this Igbo village in Ghana, every Igbo man all over the world have right to come there and buy property. Either you want a plot of land or 2 plots of land to build your dream house. We're also going to build tall buildings of maybe 6th floor or 7th floor. We'll sell them flat by flat. And we will have a single entrance in this Igbo village. When you come in there, you know you're coming into Igbo village in Ghana. From there, Igbos will expand. We will build markets there. Igbo market will represent there. Igbo school will be built there. We will create transport section there also. We will create what we call Ezigbo Garden. In Igbo language, you call it Mbala Ezigbo. Ezigbo Garden meaning where we create about 4 plots of land. We use 4 plots of land for that, for Ezigbo Garden, where we're going to plant yam, plant all the trees, all the leaves you can get in Igbo land. Okwa, ube, akubeke, ntoroba, oha, we're gonna also plant yam there. We'll plant ube there. We'll plant all these things so that at the time of New Year Festival of Ezigbo, we'll go to the Mbala there. We'll go to the garden there to get our New Year Festival. In there, you will see that yes, that's the Igbo tradition is really represented.
It's in Honorable Sam George enya video ni bi. And I say, nah, this can happen. And Honorable Sam George about Twitter and Obeka say, no king has any kingdom or land in the Ningo Prampram constituency. Disregard any such claims. The ancient great Ningo kingdom is welcoming to all who visit us, but none is welcome to lay claim to a kingdom here. Rest assured, we are a hospitable people, but our hospitality cannot be taken for granted. Let's come prevail. Sam George Edebetuwa Ochimu say, Oko eye Ningo Prampam honoma send ya news no papa ne ka say owa asase a chese wo ba be si kingdom ewo honom no. Honorable Sam George say enim sada. Enti niamu tie nyina mo tie nyina no Ghana fo mo makoma entom yem. Hwi ni wa ebetimi esi ebusia no sisi amene okasensu se na medi kankan no eye chief Obiora ane ekwe ono ene the CEO edema Rhyme Global eye farm osanso eye sub chief ewo Ghana ha se edema the Igbo people ewo arches omo Ghana ha se ono so ede nsemi abeto abonti a ochim se Ghana for any bloggers na chese mo criticize the Igbo king no monkan hunu se ne amoye no chese mo kasa editia the gods of Igbo.
Thank you, Ogende Igbo TV, viewers all over the world. My name is Chief Dr. Anekwe Obiora, CEO Oram Global Farms Limited. God bless you.
All right, what we'll come to hear from you is about the bloggers, what they are saying concerning Igbo tradition and culture in Ghana. We want to hear from you, your view. I believe you have heard about it. We haven't seen from the mainstream media. So what do you have to tell us about that, Chief?
Thank you very much. What I have to say about that is that it is a sort of advice, because when you attack tradition, the attack is not for man. The attack is the gods of the people that constitutes this tradition. So if you're a blogger and you are attacking people's tradition and culture, know it that you are attacking the gods of that tradition and culture, and you know the consequences. What I see about the bloggers is that some of them, when you give them money, they don't care about the consequences of what you engage them to write. They just go on and say whatever they want to say.
It's the papa ni chemu anyemu nyina na nka be ya kagana for munjai, because nyamo kika na mo kika kono kame akwa ese mu gu omo gods no fi mu disrespect the gods of Igbo na samo yes anso na Igbo, the gods of Igbo no anhwa omo befu amachese they will come after you, the bloggers, and after you Ghana for ni bi na mo criticize you mo nti ebe ya ka munjai enti no e na Ghana for se twa uti bi wa ifa ubetimi akwa brochi akwa kase me kwa akwa ji asase ewa ha say assassin will be see kingdom now face no me ankasa mama ya to me din a king of a certain community ewa boche honum bibia ni we be si sada not even in Nigeria ho na ankasa kompono mufi ebi entimi ensi honum now ebusia still na medical kan say there have been another recent video of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama chese oye one the Igbo King chese omotiwa omodani omudi nkomo na nkomo na omotwetwe no it's all about the plans of the Igbos plans the Igbo King aye na adwen say oba beteki no see oba be see empire oba be see community oba see hospitals oba see schools facilities bebre.
We know the Igbos are very creative, and like we said, when it comes to culture, you tell your own story. We are absorbing a lot of Igbo words into our own language here in Ghana, you know. So when somebody sees a big man, says Igwe. And so we appreciate, you know, the creativity of your people. And your people are very enterprising. Wherever they go, they are able to, you know, survive and, you know, make the best of the opportunity. And I mean, for you radiate that, you know, confidence and, you know, humility at the same time. And I know that you're one of the influences to make your people law-abiding within Ghana and to keep according to the laws of Ghana. And so we appreciate the work you do as Your Royal Majesty. We'll continue to work with them. We lost the election in 2016, but we've not sat back. We're still working, and we are sure that by the grace of God, 2024, I always want to collaborate with you to make sure that we're able to let the governance that we all want to see continue to happen. Ghana and Nigeria are like twins of the same mother.
It is a video where so na Ghana for so say so it means say papa no kompono wako introduce the plans e share His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and Mahama etimi anya no waka say a good plans intino there is nothing wrong with that plans abro nim say if such plans if succeed and I say bia so mutimi succeed amo plans na anhwe ne beba no enye na Ghana for atoma no ediasi Mahama so say Mahama in fact ye do ye pewasem but ne ekeka kono kame akwa say you are going off road say yenuma anka oko offbeat ebe ya come back to the road na hu say nia papa ne baba ye no anhwa dachi bi no Ghana ya ho be chie abusia now to I mean one of the videos to shock you no one of the Igbo guys say ono watam video oye video oka say enche bia the Igbos in Ghana here they will conquer Ghanaians no match assassin and nyeme na make she video no
very soon ndị Igbo na akra ya aka ndị Ghana n'ọnụ ọgụ very soon fire cover ọgụ akra aka anyị nọ na-aga na street ndị Igbo like ana slow mo Igbo like this Igbo na conquer kwa.
What you just heard is exactly what I have been trying to tell Ghanaians. In case you never heard what he said, I would interpret because I'm an Igbo man. He said that very soon in Ghana, the Igbos in Ghana would outnumber Ghanaians, because everywhere you go to, you can speak Igbo fluently and see someone that speaks Igbo with you. Now, the last thing he said is something that should frighten Ghanaians. He said, Igbos are conquering. Igbos are conquering. Now, the last statement gives you their true intent. It gives you their reason for coming to Ghana.
Yes. These are some of the videos I told about Ghana for if say the National House of Chiefs any pennyphobia or moda or man sorry anye near was some ya. I'm sure that is a near time compuna a chimba the next generation to come no they won't have a place to lay their land their land their head or their leg on. A ban Samson a behadring a ban is not say ya may she ain't a bay and pennyphone yes wrong mother almost sorry no more taking action because near banner dear. And yet, authentic life studio. Making sure so be like your best subscribe. I know I share. I'm a full front so any be. I share.